Hello, I'm Dono, and recently I've been asked to do a review or an opinion review on a certain marker that I've been using lately. So, for a few videos now, I've been using a pink marker, and a lot of people have been asking what marker is it, and I put it on the title as the Bob Long Reptile VIS. So I'm actually going to do like a little unboxing or unbagging of the Reptile VIS. This is the exact one I use on the field. So I would have the regular box with it, but I don't have it with me at the moment. So what it comes with is a set of Allen keys, which are actually really nice. Here, in the bigger zipper, is the Poppet Engine, which usually is in the Poppet Engine is usually in the Reptile itself, but I've been using the VCOM engine lately. 3 barrel backs. One is 679. Another one is 685 and 691. And then there is a front, which makes it a 14-inch barrel. So the barrel backs are actually both male, and the front is a female. So screws in just like that, makes it a 14-inch barrel. It works actually really nice. I used the Deadly Winds barrel, my Deadly Winds barrel on the Reptile, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I actually prefer the stock barrel over my my Deadly Winds. So now here is the actual Reptile itself. Mine is number 40. I believe they only made 500 of these. It is actually a really nice gun. So I also have the VCOM engine in there right now, the Poppet Engine. The marker is actually really nice. The milling is extremely nice. It's very sharp. I've actually had no problems with it so far. The trigger is actually really nice. It shoots great. There's definitely a difference between the Poppet and the spool. Regulator comes off. Very simple. You should only have to lube that every 10 cases, if that. I use Dow 55 on both engines. Works perfectly fine. Dow 55 actually swells up the O-ring, so it works really well. It does come stock with 2 CIs. I've had no problems with it so far. I've upgraded my G6R with the 4 CIs laser, and only problem with the G6R is that you can actually see the laser right through the eye covers. The board that it actually comes with, so you press on the trigger and you press the power button, and it comes with a Frenzy 5.20A board. And actually, one little problem that people have actually been having is that they cannot shoot past 13 balls per second. I had that problem as well, and I got Bob to send me another board. No problems ever since. So the gun, I really like it. I've put 4 cases through it so far, and 3 through the Poppet, 1 through the spool, and I really wanted to do 10 cases through each engine, but I've gotten a request to do a review on this thing before he got it, and I really do like it. A huge difference between the Poppet and the spool. The spool is actually a lot better, a lot smoother. I shouldn't say better, but it's a lot smoother, not so efficient. It's a little easier on paint. The Poppet, which is this one here, it's a lot more efficient. I've actually almost got a full case through it, and it's not even broken in yet. A huge difference between telling which engine is which engine is which is the spool, or the VCOM engine, which is the spool, actually has more of a little trench looking to it, which kind of forms a V right on the actual bolt itself. And just take off the lube a little bit here so maybe I can take these apart. So both engines, you actually notice with the G6R, the premium G6R thumb bolt for the G6R, it actually comes with like a pillow bolt, and they both, the VCOM engine and the VIS engine actually do come with both pillows. So that's actually a really nice feature. So I'm not going to fully take apart both engines, but I'm just going to show you a little bit of the internals. So it's actually really nice. The difference between the two engines is actually, I think it's the spool that has a dump chamber in the VCOM engine. The Poppet does not. The spool so far I've actually had, I think, almost 3 bags through it of 500, so about 1,500 shots through it on a 68 4500. So even the spool is actually pretty good on efficiency. The Poppet, like I said, I almost got about a case through it, and the gun's not even broken in yet. So something that you should actually buy with the VCOM. I'm sorry, I'm terrible at speaking. I'm gonna stutter a little bit in this video, but something that you should actually buy with any Victory style marker, which is what the Reptile is. It's a Victory, is a pressure tester. Usually it would actually come with the little micro gauges on it, but I installed these big liquid filled gauges. So the upper one is the high pressure, the lower one is the low pressure. So you just slide it in there, air up the marker, and it'll just show whatever it works at. What was actually really cool is that I took out the VIS engine, and that was running at, I think it was 170 high pressure and 75 low pressure PSI. And I took out the VIS engine, I put in the VCOM, I chronoed it, and they were running at the same feet per second, which is actually kind of cool. I'm not sure if that's how it's supposed to work, but that's how it worked with mine. I did not change the dwell, I did not change the pressure, but they were still shooting at 270 feet per second, which is what I shoot at. Yeah, the trigger is very nice. I got the blackout kit in it, so it actually came with a few screws that goes into the grip, the eye covers, the feed neck, the trigger screw, which is, you just take that out, trigger comes right out, which is actually nice if you want to upgrade to a different trigger, which the trigger is actually really nice. I actually didn't like the, I think that's called the Deuce trigger. I didn't like it at first, but you know, I actually kind of got used to it. It shot fine with me. I had no problem with it. Usually I go with the a nice just straight trigger, which is actually on my G6R, but works fine with me. So a way to change the high pressure and the low pressure is that there's 2 screws here, and there's a screw in the back. Okay, so this screw here takes off the frame, and there's another screw. One of these 2 screws are the same screw as the one in the back. So one is the frame, the other one's a low pressure. The one that is the low pressure is actually the one that is closer to the trigger. High pressure is the one that's right at the reg. So right when you put in the pressure tester, you air it up, and you want to change the high pressure. You should never actually have to touch the low pressure, but if you want to change the high pressure, you just grab your Allen key, which is included with the marker, and you just adjust it from there. Fire it, let the air adjust, fire it, let the air adjust, you know, just like any other marker. So yeah, so I used Dow 55 for both engines. It works really well. The milling is, yeah, it's actually a really great marker. The feed neck, very nice, typical Bob Long feed neck. The screen, nice and bright. Once again, typical Bob Long OLED board. battery life has been lasting me quite a while so far. I have it set to uncapped semi, which I usually have it at 16 balls per second. 2C eyes installed in it. Way to get into the actual board, you press the trigger, press the power button, it'll go right into the board. So you can change it whichever way from there. The stock dwell is actually 8 milliseconds. I find that kind of low, but I've had no problem with it. So you can change it left, right. I usually have it on the right and off. Something else it actually comes with is this nice mat. I think it's a mat I'm going to start using from now on. It is nice. It has a really nice feel to it. It has some grips on the very bottom. Stays down on the table. The fluff on it does come out a little bit. It catches on my nails a bit. Simple as that. It's really nice milling. It's really nice to feel. I have like an acid wash black and pink. It's definitely an attention grabber. The ASA standard screw in ASA. It works really nice. No leaks so far. The grips feel nice. Typical regulator from Bob Long. Milling, top of the line. I love the milling. I cannot stop talking about the milling. Even the eye covers actually match the milling, which is actually really nice. What else to talk about this? I actually cannot give it a rating yet. I haven't used it enough. I've only put 4 cases throughout the whole entire gun so far, or marker I should say. I've already adjusted the trigger to my liking. It just has a nice feel to it. I wish I can weigh it, but I think it weighs about 2 pounds. I'd actually have to say. I should put an engine in it. A way you should actually put in the engine is, take it back out. Way you should do it is that there's 2 O-rings here, and 2 on the bottom, 2 on the top. You should actually put it more on an angle. That way the put it like that. That way the O-rings actually don't get caught on the bottom. So then you want to twist it and push it in at the same time until the pin clicks down. There you go. It actually is not that hard to put it in. I can take it out, put it in, no problem. So yeah, the gun weighs marker weighs about 2 pounds without the barrel. The barrel is actually really light. Change out the boring. It shoots really nice. The VCOM engine is more for a soft shot, less efficiency, very smooth, very quiet. I really liked it. The Poppet is more for efficiency. It is a little bit more kicky. I'm not gonna lie. They say that shooting 15 balls per second, it feels like it's not even shooting. But honestly, me personally, you can tell it's shooting. It is a little bit more kicky than I expected, but I still like it. I'd still use it. The VCOM I absolutely love. I've had the VCOM before. It was like a purple and white one. I've never actually put it on video, but it was a really nice shooter. It felt like it was not even shooting when I actually had the VCOM engine in it. So the Reptile does come with the VIS engine, not the supercharged engine, but the VIS engine and the VCOM engine. That's all I can really say for now. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, play hard. I forget what the other one is, but just have fun. Thank you.